minus 60.
Oh my God.
Minus 60. Could you imagine that?
I met Corporal Jean Lemay of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police as he began the first leg of his long journey home. Lemay, who lives and works in Montreal, Quebec, had shipped his bike to New Orleans Harley-Davidson and planned a 3-week journey home, right up the middle of the USA.
I will cross 11 states. Louisiana actually is the first one, and I'm going through all the way back up north, where it's freezing in the wintertime.
Lemay had contacted me on my Facebook page and asked for ideas for rides while in Louisiana. Since I had never met a real live Mountie, I offered to take him on a personal tour of the area with a stop for some Louisiana seafood. Since Jean was staying near Denham Springs, we decided to head west via LA 16 and LA 22 for a leisurely ride to Madisonville and lunch at Friends on the Tchefuncte River. We chose this ride, which for the first 40 miles or so follows the path of the Amite River, to highlight the natural beauty of this part of South Louisiana, and also because traveling along the river is cooler, providing areas of sunshine and shade. We didn't want the record heat to spoil our snowbird Mounties' impressions of Louisiana, now did we? Like many of us, Jean rode motorcycles when he was younger. Career and family took him away from riding for a while, but 4 years ago he picked out a brand new Harley at his local dealership, joined the local hog chapter, and has been riding ever since. A New Orleans Saints fan, Jean just naturally chose New Orleans as the place to begin his 3-week odyssey.
I want to go all the way around the Mississippi River, like cities like Clarksdale, Vicksburg, and then up to Memphis. From Memphis, I like to go back to a city named Lynchburg, where the Jack Daniel distillery is. After that, it will be in Tennessee, Nashville. I will probably stay there 1 or 2 nights. After that, I'll go towards Kentucky, a place named Land Between the Lakes. From there, I should be heading towards St. Louis, from St. Louis towards Chicago, Wisconsin, because I want to stop at the Museum of Harley-Davidson. From there, I'm taking a ferry that will cross the Michigan Lake. On the other side in Michigan, I'm going towards Ohio, and finally towards Syracuse and back home. So we're talking about 11 states in 3 weeks.
We arrived in Madisonville just before noon. You know what they say, live to ride, ride to eat. Now, I'm not sure how you say that in French, but our French-speaking Canadian and I were both ready for some South Louisiana seafood. A loaded shrimp po' boy for me and fried soft-shell crab for Jean. Friends always serves up a great meal, and dining on the Tchefuncte River is always a pleasant experience, even in the summertime. In fact, Jean says the South Louisiana heat is nothing compared to the bitter winters back home, where his bike stays in storage more than 6 months out of the year.
Well, it's kind of warm. I had a few rides in New Orleans, and the weather was quite abnormal for me, like 98, 99 degrees. It's very warm for a ride. Temperature-wise, it's better than back in my old town.
A Mountie for nearly 25 years, Jean will be retiring soon, and he says he'll be spending more time in the USA. And we certainly hope his journeys will bring him back here to Louisiana.
Our very best to Jean Lemay as he heads back towards the Great White North on his Harley. I really enjoyed riding with him, and he's even inspired me to learn how to speak French. Well, that is, after I've mastered the English